Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Italian Nights Family Lamb, part number 3, bringing it home on the origins and how things got started with the business of overall. Went from being military, security guard, courier, IT person, now I want to be an entrepreneur. Get my business going and show other kids that it's possible. People of color as well. If I can do it, they can do it too. Giving them options. All right. Let's start back up, pick up part 3 and bring it home. I'm going to have a seat for this thing now. Let me sit down a little bit. I'm tired of standing. All right. Yeah, relax. My wife picked out a desk that asks for lower and raise to your height. You sit down, standing up, push a button, it goes up. Pretty gangster, you know, so ain't a big deal, but relax. It's only a desk. All right, so left off at, I actually started doing a few events here. I got invited to one, taking part in the market. It happened weekly. I got interviewed for the paper. It made the paper. It increased revenue for this market completely. They admitted it. They showed it to me. I wasn't aware of how big the impact was. It was great how it all went. After doing that, they then came and told me that they wanted to expand other options for cold treats at their event. Now that I got it popping, I started gangster stuff, you know. I did that. But now they want to expand, you know, limit the amount of time that I can take part in their event, you know. So once again, back to ownership. It's not my event. I'm not entitled to be there by any means. Folks think otherwise, I don't, because it's not mine. It's about ownership. So, okay. So while I'm at this event, this market one time, I meet people, fellow food truck vendor, and they say there's an event happening in the area as well. Gigantic event, all kind of vendors will be there, food trucks will be there, and I should be there as well. I heard about it, wasn't sure how to take part in it yet, come new guy on the scene still, things like that. So they actually send me the link to sign up for this event. I go on the link, try and do it, and of course it's not working. So me being who I am, I called the organizer, hey, you know, I'm trying to sign up for the link for your event to be considered for take part in it. It's not going through. What's going on with it? How's it working? Now, this is all done in an email form. Man, oh my God, why did I do that? Whew. I got the most mean email I've ever seen in my life. Back. Told me, I don't know who you are. I don't know how you got this invite to begin with. It is invite only. I don't know what you can bring to the table. I already got a guy that here now doing Italian ice. We don't need you. I don't know what you're doing here. Don't call me. The whole 9. It was crazy. They was asked the guy, you know, hey, how can I be a part of your event? That was it, but he gave me the business. So that stung a little bit for about 2 seconds. But me being me, it's not my event. You have 2 mindsets to go on. You're going to be upset with this person and yell at them or be mad at them or cuss them back out. As an event organizer, folks do that when you tell them no. Or you can say, are they right? Do they have a point anywhere in what they're saying? And why not prove myself and then circle back to it? Well, me being me, my thought was, oh my God, you know, my feelings hurt, but they might be right. I am new to the game. I hate to get into a spot where I'm in over my head, which can happen. Then you have you can only make one good first impression. So why mess that up, right? So all right, cool beans. What he said was fine and whole 9. So I went back and found other events. By now, I'm learning how to find events on my own and get in and get them going and things like that. So I'm doing more events throughout the city, doing bigger events here and there. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And what I learned was he was right in that I didn't understand how to prepare for bigger events. How to have my product ready to serve to last for hours on end at events. I mean, it was a huge learning experience. So you can't take it personally, you know. Number 1. Number 2, remember, you're not entitled to part of anybody's event. So funny part is, I actually still have the email that was sent years ago, cussing me out and telling me that, you know, that I ain't nothing, I can't bring nothing, pretty gangster. So a year goes by, and I think that I'm finally ready to take part in the event again, you know. So I went ahead and did it properly. I sent the person an email, you know, and said, hey, you know, I want you to know that I've done these events this last year, each getting bigger and bigger in size, and I would like to be considered again as taking part in your event if I had opportunity. Well, to my surprise, The person says, that's great, I love it, I'll give you a shot, and come on, here's the link to apply for it, you're in. What? What? We went from me getting, fussed out, rightfully so, totally undressed, verbally, and the whole nine, to me approaching it the right way in business, understanding what they were saying, trying to apply it if they were right, and making adjustments, and then come back around to get the opportunity again, and I did it. And that was pretty cool, I hope people get that lesson that, yeah, you might think somebody's being mean to you or being out of pocket per se, but they could be right in what they're saying. And them doing that made me really go out and prove that learn my own business, because I still had no clue, and there's no way in the world I prepared for what I encountered my first time at this event. It was still off the chain, and but I was better for it. Prepared, I had a better showing. I always say, my wife hates that, but I had a better showing at the event, but it was still, I'll say, over my head the first time I did that. So in business, don't give up. Listen to all feedback. Try and apply it where you can. Be sure to see what's applicable to you. I mean, you might find some things that you thought were people were being mean when they were actually helping you. So in my opinion, this person helped me out in my business to understand every aspect of what I'm doing. Understanding what things cost, how long I can have my product out in the open, how long it'll stay the right temperature for me, the right firmness in the cart, earliness breakdown, how to do with the customers. I mean, it's a huge thing learned by them telling me no initially. I learned out to go out and about and get things done better. But yeah, so I was, told, Pooh, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're calling me. You can't bring nothing to my event. I mean, boy. Like I said, and the event organizer now, I tell folks, sometimes they get mad at me too, like I'm doing something dirty. But I understand it's in their best interest to not take part in a big event when you're too ready. Because, if you mess that up one good time, I promise you, that can have a lasting effect, because you don't know who knows who's watching you where you are. So, that kind of thing can happen. One thing about also, I want you to understand that you got to be always humble about these events. Another part of that story was, so I got into this event, and I was put into a location that I was cool with. I didn't know anything, so I'm happy to be there. Every event that I'm at, I'm honored to take part in them. I don't care what it is that you saying yes and give me opportunity. I'm appreciative. There are many church owners who don't feel that same way, Lord. And here's what can happen to you when you have that kind of mindset that's, in my opinion, backwards thinking. So I'm at the event, do my thing, and meeting people saying, hey, how's it going? How you doing, Jay? I'm such and such, and yada, yada, yada. So I'm there doing my thing, and I'm off from the side and finish setting up after talking to everybody for a little bit, because prior to the event starting. And this guy is complaining about his spot has been changed. Normally he's in a different location, and now he's on the side. But you telling people that listen to him that he don't care. He can make money anywhere he goes, and it don't matter where he's at. He's the man. This, that, and the other, right? I'm like, in my mind said, who does that? But all right, I'm trying to get my own stuff straight. It's my first time here, so whatever they're going on. So the event goes well, whatever, and I see this person again. So this event that I got into happens annually. So it came time for it to happen again, and I was there, and I didn't see that person who was beside me, near me, talking all that stuff about, complain about this spot, And I did the event again, and things went better round two, and I had a better showing again. I'm improving, and I do a third event somewhere else, like the next day or the next week, and I see that person who wasn't at the event this last time, who was talking that stuff. And I said, hey, how you doing? One step with you, I missed you at the event last time, and he told me what happened was the event organizer heard him talking that trash, about him being the new spot and how he can survive and he wanted to be, and told him he would no longer be allowed back at the event again. See, running your mouth can get you in trouble, man. Again, if you're not the owner of nothing, just stop and be appreciative for giving an opportunity to be there to begin with. I mean, who do you think you are to be entitled to be a part of somebody else's event? It just doesn't work like that. Y'all, I promise you don't. So this cat, this did that, and he was quoted, feels kind of way about it, called up the organizer all kind of names. But I'm like, you did that. Had you just chilled out, and did your thing, you would have been a non-issue, made you good money, how you always do, anyways, according to you, and you still been in a circle. But now you want to do the most because your feelings, which I understand it better now how it can happen, but it doesn't. It makes no sense to me. It's not my event, man. But yeah, food trucks will get to a point where they will feel like if they're in your event all the time, they want to have their own spot every time and they don't want to move around anywhere. That's their location. That causes problems in the long run. For the event organizer and the truck themselves can get all kind of issues can happen when you do it. When you change it around, now they're pissed off, now they assume this, assume that. Not entitled to any kind of event. So, but yeah, so my first big event, yeah, I got cussed out for yelled at for not applying properly and being part of it, but it was a blessing in disguise. I learned a lot. I didn't give up. I went out and did better events, came back around, asked the person, could I have to try again? They said yes, and we ended up putting now the organizer, we're actually pretty cool, and we talk often. I mean, it's just one of the things that people, it's all in how you approach things, you know? I mean, this might tell you no doesn't mean it's a no forever. It might be, but maybe you can learn something on the back end. Just think about that and just slow down in your business and see, you know, what can help out. I promise you, for me, it was huge, being told no and taking the route of learning how things can go. But yeah, so that happened. Be humble. Nobody owes you any kind of event. So now we're going from me being, you know, into the military to now being an entrepreneur and things like that. So now we're trying to understand the business more and be better at running Jay's Italian Ice. So next we'll discuss how I got better at booking more events overall, how it took off and sky the limit. Discuss that. We'll discuss why I decided to start holding my own events like NC Sugar Rush, held 2 times, once in Raleigh and once in Durham, as well as Taste of Soul NC, held in Durham 5 times a year now. What brought that about? And then we'll ask a good story as well for what happened there. Next thing we'll get into the Hollywood talk and my first time presenting my event, as well as food trucks fighting and things like that. All right, so that rounds up the origin story. Now we can get back into the meat of it. It knows who I am. I'm Jay Jones, Jay Italian Ice. I wanted to do it to inspire other kids to want to be entrepreneurs as well and to understand how to attain money, a lot of money, without being employed by someone else. That's unlimited. I mean, it's a great thing to be able to go out for your family one morning and come home with money that same day that's legal and put food on the table. I'm just saying, I mean, that's a whole different ball game of things to work with, and that mindset can take you all kind of places. Overall, it's one of the better feelings. You're not having to wait till Friday for payday. No, every day can be your payday, and that's what being an entrepreneur does and is. And me, I felt I was, you know, as a kid, I'll be okay money wise no matter what I am. I have been. I mean, I was doing something small that money that for me money would be a non-issue in terms of being comfortable and being okay and being stable financially. It's never any question, never any doubt. Folks saw it in me, and it's just what it is. But I believe that I'm not special. I believe I'm not a unicorn. I believe we all have them skills within each other to do it. It's got to have the know-how to do it, or somebody to tell you that it can be done, or better yet, show you that it can be done. So because of that, I left my IT spot to launch a business to show others that they too can do it too. It ain't got to be technical. I can be anything you want to do. Clothes, shoes, any kind of business. You know, landscaping, power washing. You too can do it and provide for your family in a way that's so great. You can do cool things like travel. I love traveling. So we'll pick up tomorrow sometime, more events. We'll pick up how things go. Appreciate y'all. Y'all caught up now on Jay Jones, the man, the myth, the legend. And take care, everybody. From the Jones household. Now I'm going to get up out of here. Raise it back up again. Oh, boy. Yeah. So you know what it is. All right, talk to y'all later.